Alright, today we're spectating Jerry versus Boterham. Triss against Luke Cage. Sorry for the camera placement, it was my first time using this arm, but it will be better in next video. Jerry is on the left playing Triss today, and Boterham is on the right playing Cage. Boterham will take 2 maneuver actions, placing Cage on a space with the +2 token. And Triss will do the same, maneuver to some tokens on the board. Then Luke Cage will draw 1 and use a second action for payphone. But he now has 8 cards in hand, so he has to put 1 back. Triss will maneuver, moving Yennefer to a space next to Cage and attack with Yennefer. Cage defends with a Power Man, moving Yennefer back, and they both take 1 damage. Cage will take a maneuver action, moving to the map scheme. And just using it to get it out of the way. Return with, I think, 7 cards. Triss will take a maneuver action. Going to the light blue zone to attack Misty Knight. And after some thinking, Boterham decides to not defend. And Misty Knight takes 4 damage. Boterham chooses to discard 2 cards. 1 Get Paid and 1 Daughter of the Dragon. He will use the +1 and attack with Misty Knight on Triss. Triss will defend with a Magic Barrier, taking 1 damage and then healing 1 back. Luke Cage draws a card. And with his second action, he will maneuver. Putting them both out of Yennefer and Triss's zone. Yennefer goes back in the action, going adjacent to Luke Cage and attacks. Boterham defends with a Trash Talk, ending the turn immediately and cancelling the effects. He decides to maneuver once and maneuver a second time. Triss will also maneuver once and maneuver a second time, both on the opposite side of the map. And it's Cage's turn. Jerry has 8 cards in hand and decided to discard Ball Lightning. Cage takes a maneuver action. He's on the other side of the map. And he decides to take another maneuver action. He now has, I think, 9 cards in hand, so he has to discard 2. He gets attacked by Yennefer on Luke Cage. He defends with Power Man, taking the +2 of the token, so eventually only taking 1 damage from the 7, which is fine. He could also damage Triss with his movement, but he decides to just move Yennefer away. Now gets attacked by Triss. And he defends with a skin like titanium, so they both take 2. Boterham is gonna discard 2 more cards. Taking a maneuver action next to Triss, and he will attack her. Triss defends with a magical barrier, so she takes 2, heal 1 back. Triss is at 9 HP and Luke Cage is at 10. Triss uses the first aid kit recover and recovers 2 health. She's at 11 and draws a card. And with Jerry's second action, yeah, he maneuvers. Cage decides to go to the center of the map. And then maneuver another time. Triss plays a scheme. Each of her fighters recovers 1 health and she draws a card. The ongoing effect doesn't do anything, but because she's Triss, Misty Knight dies, takes 2 damage. Cage attacks Yennefer with a sweet Christmas, and Yennefer will take 4. She had 1 HP and can go anywhere in her zone. Luke will attack again, and Yennefer takes. And Luke draws 2 cards. Yennefer maneuvers twice, running away from Luke. And Boterham maneuvers, boosting with a Misty Knight card to get adjacent, attacking Triss. Triss defends with a telepathy, so it takes 2 damage. Luke doesn't discard, so he can't draw a card from his effect. Triss plays another advisor to the king, doing 2 auto damage to Luke, recovering 1 health and drawing a card. Taking a maneuver action and getting away from Luke. Luke will draw, maneuver, draw again, maneuver. Deciding where he wants to end his turn. Triss maneuvers, getting into the zone. Counting their deck. 10 against 7. Or 8 against 7. Playing another advisor to the king, recovering 1 health, drawing 1 card. Passing the turn to Luke Cage. Where's my money? Placing him adjacent to Triss and attacks. Triss will take 1 damage, he discards so he can take 2 cards back from his discard pile. And he put both both commanding impacts back in his deck. He attacks. It's a regroup. He doesn't discard because why would he? He's at 6 HP. And Yennefer decides to play 2 lodges. So he would take 4 auto damage, and then doesn't matter what cards he reveals, he takes at least another 2 and he dies. Triss wins.